So hey guys, I'm back again with another question on Codeforces. So this is a Division 2 level, A level problem in Division 2. So question name is Game of Division. So in this question, you have first is number of test cases. Then for each test case, uh, n and k. So n is like the number of elements in your array. So here 3. So there will be input of 3 numbers and k is 2. So in this question what you need to do, you need to check whether there are any two numbers in the given array such that their absolute difference is not divisible by k. So if there is any ai which follow this condition for all of the j, so then you need to print yes and print the index of a ai, and if this doesn't follow then you just need to print no. So this is the whole question. So if I take one example, like first example 3 and 2, so three numbers are there in the array and 2 is the number of k, then you need to choose two elements from the given array such that the difference between those two, absolute of that difference, is not divisible by 2. So if you choose uh, ai uh, such that difference with all other elements should not be divisible with 2. So if you see here, if you choose 1 and take difference with 2, so absolute difference comes 1, and if you take 1 and 3, then it comes 2. So 1 cannot be possible as your ai. So then you take 2, so 2 minus 1 is 1, which is not divisible by 2. 2 minus 3 is also 1, which is not divisible by 2. So 2 can be your answer. So here you print it yes and print the index of like index plus 1. So here if you counting from 0, then it is 0 1 2, but in the question it has counted from 1 2 3, like 0 is your 1. So whatever index is there, as you know in C++, we index our first element with 0. So here you need to do index plus 1 and then print it. And if you see the second case, like 4 and 2, so here you need to choose ai such that difference with the other element should not be uh, so that the difference should not be divisible with 2. So if you see here, if you take 1, so 1 minus 2 is not divisible, 1 minus 4 is not divisible, but 1 minus 5 is divisible. Similarly, if you see with 2 also, it is divisible with 2 minus 4, and for 4 it is divisible by 4 minus 2, and for 5 5 minus 1. So uh, this is the whole question, and for solving this question you just need to check all the elements manually by taking one element at a time and just subtracting it from other elements and checking whether the absolute difference is divisible with k or not. So I have already written the code for this question. So this is the code. So first you taken the number of test cases, then you are running a loop to take the input of uh, n and k, then you initialize an array, and then you are inserting all the values of in the array. Then you take two variables, one is count and one is c that I kept as 0. So here count is for checking whether when I'm taking ai, so does all other elements, if I'm taking absolute difference with that and dividing by k, if it is not divisible, then I am increasing that count, and if all element follow this condition, then count will be equal to n minus 1 at the end of the loop. So then I will break, and I will print yes and I will print the index, and I will make c equal to n minus 1, so that if I break and I come out from this loop, so again I can check whether it is c is not equal to n minus 1. If it is not equal to n minus 1, then I can print no. Otherwise, no need to print no, because you have already printed yes. So for that I have taken this c variable. So I hope you have understood this question and the code. If not, you can ask your doubts in the comments. Thank you for watching this channel. Thank you for your support.